King Vikramaditya was a legendary ruler. He ruled from his grand palace in Ujjain. Vikramaditya was known for his bravery and his love for justice. He listened to every complaint in his court. He helped the weak and punished the guilty. His fairness was known throughout the land. He was a noble and righteous king. Vikramaditya's symbol was the Bedtime. This was a spirit that told him mysterious stories. These became famous tales. People still share these stories today. They teach us about right and wrong. The king's wisdom made him a legend. The king had a magnificent throne. It was said to be enchanted. The throne was adorned with sculptures of lions. It was believed that the throne could test the worthiness of a ruler. Only a truly just king could sit upon it. Time passed and King Vikramaditya's reign ended. His city, Ujjain, faced many calamities and invasions. Slowly, it fell into ruin. The grand palaces crumbled and the bustling markets turned silent. Over time, the city was completely buried under layers of earth. The once great Ujjain was lost to the world. Its exact location became a mystery. However, the stories of Vikramaditya did not disappear. They were passed down through generations. People told tales of his bravery and his commitment to justice. His legend lived on, even though his city was forgotten. Centuries later, a small village grew near the lost city. The villagers were unaware of the treasures buried beneath their feet. They lived simple lives, farming the land and raising their children. The forest held secrets unknown. One day, a group of village boys was playing in the forest. They came across a strange mound of earth. It was covered in moss and vines. It looked different from the surrounding landscape. Curious, they decided to play king on top of it. They cleared the debris and made it their throne. One of the boys sat on the mound, pretending to be a king. Suddenly, something magical happened. The boy sitting on the mound felt a strange energy coursing through him. It was as if ancient wisdom filled his mind. He began to speak with great clarity and understanding. He listened to his friends' playful disputes and settled them with surprising fairness. Word of the boy's newfound wisdom spread throughout the village. Villagers started bringing their disputes to them. To everyone's astonishment, the boys, when sitting on the mound, could resolve any quarrel with extraordinary wisdom. Their judgments were always fair and just like those of the legendary King Vikramaditya. News of the boys and their extraordinary abilities reached the king of the land. He was intrigued and a little envious. He too prided himself on being a just ruler. He decided to visit the village and see this magical mound for himself. He wanted to experience its power and perhaps use it to become an even wiser and more just king. The king arrived at the village with his entourage. He was led to the mound, which was now decorated like a throne. As he approached it, he felt a strange presence. The carved lions on the throne seemed to come alive, their eyes glowing with an eerie light. Before the king could sit, the lions spoke in booming voices, echoing through the forest. They questioned his intentions, asking him if he was worthy of sitting on the throne of Vikramaditya. The king, taken aback by this unexpected challenge, found himself unable to answer. His heart was filled with a desire for power, not just pure justice. The lions roared again, their eyes burning brighter. The ground shook and the throne began to sink back into the earth, taking the magical energy with it. The king watched in astonishment and realized the truth. The throne was not a tool to gain power, but a symbol of true justice, something he had yet to fully embrace. The throne disappeared completely, leaving behind only the mound of earth. The king returned to his palace, a changed man. He ruled with more humility and always sought true justice, remembering the lesson of Vikramaditya's throne. The legend of the enchanted throne served as a reminder that true power lay not